Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of the MSL Semifinals between Jaedong and Light. And I was looking at the paths that these fellows have taken to get to this point in the MSL. And Light is actually coming off of wins against Roro and Effort in the round of 16 and round of 8 respectively. So Light has been tearing up some of the better Zergs in the game to get here. So he is really on top of Zerg versus Zerg play. He has really been practicing this for months already, his VZ game, his TVZ game. So he is definitely ready for this matchup if he ever was. However, Jaedong just coming off of a win against C in the round of 8. C, poor guy. He finally made it to the round of 8 for once, and didn't get past it. Ended up getting up against Jaedong. He could have seen a semifinal appearance for the first time ever, except he went up against Jaedong. So unfortunate for C, but nonetheless, point being, Jaedong absolutely ridiculously owning C Shield, one of the better Terrans in the history of StarCraft, and to get here to the semifinal. So even though Light is prepared for his Terran versus Zerg game, Jaedong is prepared for his Zerg versus Terran as well. So it's going to be a match to remember here, ladies and gentlemen. Light has been on fire lately. He's been doing so well, helping to bring NBC Game into the Pro League playoffs this season. NBC Game, a team that in the past didn't really get much recognition, wasn't really that good. After letting go of Bisu, when they were with Bisu, they were an okay Pro League team, but after letting go of Bisu, really didn't accomplish much. But this time, Light leading his team, Light and C actually on the same team, leading their team. But I think Light actually kind of took the lead on it. He was playing a little better. Anyway, his SCV is going to run right underneath his Overlord. Oh, is he going to spot it? Oh, he does not spot it. Does not spot the Overlord. The Overlord spots the SCV though, which means that Jaedong knows exactly where Light is. Very interesting play there. If that Overlord had been a little bit different, then Light would have spotted it with his SCV, and and would have known where Jaedong was because of the placement of it. So he doesn't know he's there yet, and now Light, now that the SCV is passed, Jaedong's going to continue moving his Overlord up to the top right to see what Light is up to. He's gone for a quick hatchery and a very quick pool as well. It looks like he's going to get a third hatchery in his main base, so standard 3-hatch play here from Jaedong. And Light is probably going to... Ooh! One racks in a command center. Very risky. No, just kidding. That's pretty normal as well. Anyway, Light playing it a little bit safer this time, going for the racks first, just in case. You know, Jaedong, he's generally a pretty standard player, but he is the type of player who would be apt to go for a cheese, especially after that last victory. You know, it would be a really good time to go for some kind of a quick cheese build. Like you know, Jaedong has 4 pooled and 5 pooled in high level tournament games. Anyway, so it wouldn't put it past him, basically, is my point here. And Light being a little bit more defensive as well. He's got a depot to make a little blockade there. He's going to run his Marines behind it. And getting the second barracks as well. Last time he got 1 barracks, made 2 Marines, and then went straight for tech. And Jaedong punished him so badly for it, obviously. But really, he just was playing really risky there. By not getting any defenses, basically, by not building any Marines at least while he was going for it. I mean, he obviously had some kind of a two factory rush strategy in mind, and someone did that. Who did that? Was that Iris? Someone did a really cool 2-hatch rush. I mean, sorry, 2-factory rush strategy against Zerg. Not that long ago, maybe a few months ago. I don't remember who that was. It's strange, I'm a very visual rememberer, so I remember things visually. And is he going to get this Overlord? Oh, the Overlord's going to try and sneak in and get an eye on that extra base. The Marines are going to go after it, but there might be Zerglings on the map. And oh, is he going to see it? He spots the Overlord. Oh, he's going to zero in on it. He's going to pelt down the Overlord with tons of bullets. 2 Marines going after that. Where's the 3rd Marine? I don't know where it went, but it looks like he's going to kill that Overlord regardless. Nice. Very nice. move by Light there. He's going to get a nice early advantage. Force Jaedong to slow his build down a little bit. Not make too many Zerglings or anything like that. He might be in a little bit of trouble by these 4 Zerglings. I don't think he's going to be in too much trouble. Yeah, 4 Marines on the ramp are just going to stop those Lings long enough. Oh, nice work with the SCV. Oh, but the Zergling gets in to scout at least. He's going to see exactly what's going on, see the gas pumping in, see the 2 barracks, see there's no factories or anything like that, and spot the academy. So he is in good shape. He knows he's in good shape, other than losing that Overlord there. So Jaedong just kind of, I mean, he just kind of took the opportunity when he saw his Overlord was going down. He knew it was there, but he knew those Marines were out of their base and knew he had a chance to kind of move out. Excuse me. So taking that opportunity and not accomplishing as much as he had hoped for, and he only had 4 Zerglings to do it with. So if he'd had a lot of Zerglings, Light again was kind of opening himself up there. He could have lost all those Marines. Anyway, Jaedong has a lot of Zerglings moving around the map now. He's got Mulisks are going to be popping pretty soon, or well, not popping pretty soon, but he's going to be creating them pretty soon here. A lot of Zerglings going in for a counterattack here. He's got a nice wall on the ramp. Nice! Yes! Hold position, medics, stopping those Zerglings from getting through. Excellent work there. He's going to stim and just finish off those Marines, his own Marines getting stuck on his own wall, just long enough for those Zerglings to do a little bit of damage. But Jaedong is now behind. He just lost a bunch of Zerglings doing virtually no damage. Turrets are going up in perfect timing, such that they'll be completing just at as those Mulisks are popping and heading over there towards Light's base. And a den is already down, so he's going for a pretty normal transition into, pretty standard I should say, transition into the Lurkers probably. And here come the Mutalisks, but he doesn't have any Zerglings to back up those Mutalisks, so he's going to be forced to just fight with Mutas and just try and hold out long enough for Lurkers basically. Jaedong is basically going to have to do a lot of buying time at this point, because he does not have an advantage at this moment. And look at that. I heard a comset sign. I think that was a preemptive comset by Light. Beautiful timing. Knowing those Mutalisks were coming in there because they flew over an SCV, I believe, or something like that. Knowing that those were there and knowing that those turrets would be able to reach it. Comset at the perfect moment and got some extra hits off. Made it so that Jaedong could not even sneak in and get one SCV. In that point. I don't think he's done any damage with these Mutas. Okay, oh, nope, still hasn't killed a single unit with these Mutas. Finally kills a couple Marines, but he's taken several hits from these Marines that are running around now. Light doing some good juking back and forth, juking back to lull, to lure in the Mutalisks, trying to get a shot at the parting Marines and then turning back around and attacking instead to try and kill off those Mutalisks as they're moving in closer. It's a proximity thing. The Mutalisks, I mean, that's the reason why the Mutalisk micro is what it is you want to keep the Mutalisks out of range of the Marines for as long as possible, so they're taking less hits basically. It's especially effective before the Marine range is upgraded, which it looks like it has not been upgraded yet. Anyway, so, but now he's running down to this bottom right-hand corner. He's going to try to, he's going to try to block the ramp with those Lurker eggs. Is he going to be able to fight off these Marines with just the Mutalisks? I don't think he has enough for it. Light just has too many Mutas here. He's popping Marines, though, left and right. This could come down to a timing when those Lurkers pop. I don't know if they're going to be able to get away, though, from this Marine fire. He's probably going to target them down as soon as they pop in there. SCV building a turret. Here comes the Lurkers. The Lurkers pop. They burrow, and they do get some shots off. Light is forced back. Wow, and that Hero SCV building a turret right next to it for both detection and to help against that Mutalisk. Very, very nice clutch play. He's like, I've got an SCV here. It was scouting, but I'll just make a turret here. That's kind of cool, actually. A very cool move by Light. Does not break into that third base. Jaedong regains control of it. However, there are Marines in the way, keeping anything from getting in there like a drone to make a hatchery. So I'm not sure exactly what he hopes to accomplish there. Okay, well, I guess they're not quite in the way. And it looks like Jaedong was going to run those 2 drones in there, but pulls them back instead. Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. He already has a base there. That's cool. So never mind. He was maynarding drones, but he's decided to pull them back again. And already at Hive Tech, we saw earlier that just as the Mutalisks were heading out and such, he was already building a Queen's Nest earlier, going for a very, very fast Hive. So he's already got a Defiler Mound building, which is spectacular. Very, very fast. Look at all his turrets. Light, not messing around, does not want to get counterattacked by mutas or anything like that. He doesn't really have to worry about the mutas too much at the moment. He's probably going to be close to Science Vessel soon, at which point he can... uh-oh, he's going to... He spots the lurkers. Is he going to go in for an attack? No, he's not going to go in for an... Maybe he is. Maybe he is. It looks like the minimap he is trying to push those lurkers back. There's only a few lurkers there. Oh, and he's got tanks in the mix as well. And we see Light kind of calm setting as he goes forward to make sure he doesn't get hit by any lurker traps. The vessel is in play now, though, so Light is camped just a little bit outside of Jaedong's base. He's going to start pushing in very soon, but the Defiler Mound is up. Consume is upgrading. He's putting a colony farther out there. He may be just able to get the lurkers out. I'm sorry, the swarm out in time. It looks like, ooh, that was a lot of Zerglings. He could have gone in, I think, but he didn't want to lose any. It looks like he probably is going to be able to get swarm out in time. Since Consume is probably like half upgraded now. He's just got to delay Light a little bit longer. He's got tanks in the mix, but he's got layers of sunken colonies, so he is in good shape. There's the two Defilers out. They're looking for some Zerglings to nom on. To munch down, but where are the Zerglings? Vessel's in play, is able to spot those lurkers, force him back. Nidus Canal into play. There's Consume. Consume is upgraded. He's got a few lurkers to plant underneath there. Plant down the swarm. The swarm goes down. Coming in with Zerglings from the other side, scourging the vessel as well. Beautiful play by Jaedong. Oh, just absolutely gorgeous pincher maneuver, running with the Zerglings from the other side. Nicely done indeed. Could have done more damage if he'd had more Zerglings over there or some lurkers or something to support, but still a very, very good move regardless. Light countering with a drop, just going to go all the way around those. And oh, Jaedong's on top of it though. He pumps some units through that Nidus Canal just in time, and oh, nice little swarm right on top of those Marines. They're going to be able to run around though, but they've got lurkers. They're in a very precarious position. Lurkers at the north, but if the lurkers move south, more units can come up that ramp. He's forced them to spend a couple swarms, but Jaedong, I think, has this defended. He can build. He doesn't have enough vessels to really do anything about that Defiler, so he can just keep eating Zerglings. And but maybe not this second group though. First group is pinned in a corner. They're gonna go down. Second group drops behind the line. They're gonna kill so many drones here. Jaedong needs to get those drones out of the way, protect them, and he doesn't. Loses all of them. And as he goes, Nidus Canal goes down. Is the Defiler gonna get killed off before casting another swarm? No, but it doesn't matter. All the Zerglings go down, and look at this, nicely. Oh, get some comset, kill the lurker. Ah, kill it. He's almost dead. Anyway, oh, Jaedong barely saving those Defilers, getting them down there. You can siege up though and kill off those Defilers underneath the swarm with a little splash damage. Light is still at 2 bases. Jaedong still at basically, well, actually Jaedong at 2 bases now. He's trying to take another base at the left side of the map. May not work though, because he is under major siege right now. Sorry, a little burp caught in my mouth. I know, TMA, sorry. TMI, not TMA. Too much information, not Team Micro Arena. Anyway, sorry about that glitch there. Had to pause the video for a moment. Anyway, Jaedong is just barely holding things off. I'm sorry, I was probably in the middle of a sentence before or something, but I don't remember what I was saying before. Anyway, wow, sneaky drone getting in there. Jaedong is really doing very, very well, but Light is putting the pressure on him, and here comes another drop. Oh, he can kill so many drones. So many drones in danger. Oh, they run away, and he doesn't really kill any drones, actually. Anyway, Jaedong now having to defend both sides of his natural expansion at once, casts a swarm in both directions. Some Hydras underneath that one swarm are going to get killed off as they venture out from underneath there. It looks like a single lurker is underneath there. Oh, that dropship barely